Hey everybody, welcome back to Bad Horse Barbecue. My name is Brian, and in today's video, we're going to be firing up the 95. I think that's cool, and I kind of go like this, but we're going to be firing up the 95 Weber Kettle there with the Vortex wide side up, and we're going to be doing some bacon wrapped chicken wings. Now these aren't a very well, there's not a whole lot of videos on YouTube about them. I did a video on them, I think on my Pits and Spits Maverick 1250. They turn out really good on there, but they even turn out better on a kettle with the Vortex, just because of how hot you can get that kettle with that Vortex. And with the Vortex, obviously, your heat source is right in the middle, and then you stack your, you put your wings around the heat source. Today's video, we're only going to be doing up 6 full wings, so we're going to cut them up. We're going to separate them into the drum and the flat and cut that tail off. We're going to wrap them in bacon, season them, and I'm going to show you the entire process because from the last video, I got some pretty good comments on, the people who are watching my videos enjoy, going over everything. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the wings up and we're going to season them, and then let them sit in the fridge for a little bit, and then we're going to wrap them in bacon, season them again with something else, and then we'll probably come out here and get the Vortex going. So again, I'm going to take you through step by step on how I do these bacon wrapped chicken wings. Super, super good, and I highly encourage you, if you got a Weber Kettle and a Vortex, to give these things a try, and I will guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. So let me take you inside, let's get these wings cut up, let's get them seasoned up, and let's get them put in the fridge so we can get on with this cook. So come on inside. Alright, we are back. These are just some Tyson chicken wings from Walmart. I have them left over from the other day. So, again, our bacon wrapped chicken wings, there's typically only 12 pieces of bacon in a package. So, really all I got to do is cut up 6 of these. So, let's get them out of the package first. You got the full wing section. So, you got, your drumstick right here. You got your flat right here. And you got the tail right there. So, alright, so what I like to do first is take the drumstick off right here, and a really easy way to do that is you can kind of just follow this thing all the way down, and you can feel when it pivots back and forth. You can feel a little joint right there. So if you just follow this thing pretty much straight down, I'm trying to get this in a good camera angle, it should cut through just like butter, just like that. And then the same for this. If you follow this flat section straight down, you can see it's got that tail on there yet, and that's not, we're not cooking that. But again, we follow that straight down. Should pretty much go right through just like that. So like that, put them on the drying rack. I'll show you another one here. And take your wing, got our drum, drum, flat, tail. Again, we're going to follow this drum straight down. Should go through just like butter, dang near. See, I got a little sloppy. And then again, here's our tail, and you can kind of feel it too. If you move this tail back and forth, you can feel the joint right here. So we're just going to take a knife and go right through it, just like that. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Alright, now since these things are cut up, the first step we're going to do is we're going to just put a coat of rub on them. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough bacon to go all the way through, but I'm going to cook all the wings. So these are the 12 I'm going to wrap in bacon, and these are the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 I'm just going to cook regular. I'll probably season them up the same way. So what we're going to do first is go on a coat with the Loot and Booty Gold Star Chicken Rub. Alright, that's going to be good. So these are going to go in the fridge uncovered for 1 hour. So after 1 hour here, we will pick back up and we'll get these things wrapped in bacon. Alright, we are back. These have been in the fridge for 1 hour. It's time to wrap these in bacon. Like I said, it's usually about 12 pieces of bacon per pack or whatever. And to be honest, the best stuff that works is just the kind of the cheaper kind of bacon. You don't want thick cut. I mean, I don't want thick cut. I've done them with thick cut. I've done it with regular cut. The regular cut works far better. It kind of melts right into the skin because of how hot we're going to be cooking. If you do the thick stuff, it kind of does not do that. So just by trial and error, I know that I like the regular stuff. The stuff we're using today is just this Farmland Classic Cut bacon. It's regular cut. It's not thick. So let's go ahead, cut this open, and start wrapping up some wings. So again, take some bacon here. Kind of overlap it a little bit. don't know if you can really see what I'm doing, but this method does work. Overlap it a little bit, and then you can kind of see that this flap of bacon is going to end up right underneath the wing. So when it sits down on the grill, the weight of the wing is going to hold that bacon in place. I'll show you a drumstick too. On the drumstick, we're going to start down by the little handle, whatever you want to call it. Again, overlap it a little bit. Do it again. Finish it, and then this one, wherever it finishes, the tail or the back end of that bacon, I'm just going to put that down like that. So I'll show you another drumstick. Again, you got your meat and you got your, the thinner end here. That's where I'm going to start, is on the thinner end. Wrap. Wrap, just like that. Put it down. One other note too. Wrap this loose, because when the bacon gets hot, the bacon's gonna kind of, constrict, or it's kind of gonna tighten up. And I just know from experience of doing other bacon wrap things, that when you do stuff wrapped in bacon, just wrap it loose. So that's all. That's gonna be good. Let me wash my hands here quick. Alright, now the last step we're going to do is we're going to give the bacon ones just one more coat of rub. And we're just going to go ahead and give it a coat of a little bit of Pam cooking spray first. Just like that. And then the rub we're going to use is my go-to for about everything. Is my Tailgater, the Tailgater's barbecue party rub. So I'm going to go ahead and give the coat of bacon some Tailgaters. That's going to be good. I'm going to leave these sit out, and now let's go outside and let's get the Weber Kettle fired up. All right, we are down at the 1995 Weber Kettle here. This is the one, same grill, obviously I did that Vortex rib video on. And real quick, just go over my setup on the kettle. You can see that got my, the nice Weber grate in there. I got the middle section out, and we're using the Vortex wide side up today. I've been doing wings like this lately, and it just seems to get the kettle a little bit hotter. So this is how it's set up. I'm just going to go ahead and open up the bottom vent right now. Bottom vent's open all the way. I'm going to open up the top vent right now. Top vent's open all the way because for this cook we are running vents wide open. See, the charcoal we're using today is the Blues Hog Premium 100% natural lump charcoal made in the USA. Really, really good stuff. If you've been watching my videos, you know I absolutely love the Blues Hog barbecue sauce, and their charcoal is also very, very, very good. So we got the chimney right there, and what we're going to use to start it up today is I got some tumbleweeds here. These are just a Royal Oak tumbleweeds, and I'm kind of going to Lincoln log them. And I never thought about doing it this way, but I got to give a shout out to the off-road butcher. His name's Ben. He's over in Australia, mate, but he's got a really cool channel. I will put his link maybe right above, right up in the right-hand corner right now. But give him a shot, give him a look, because he's got a ton of kettles, and he does a lot of really, really, really cool stuff. So kind of Lincoln log him. Get it going. And then we're going to let this thing burn probably for about 15 minutes. And once it's pretty much all the way ashed over, we will pick back up and we will dump the coal into the Vortex. So we'll see in about 15 minutes. All right, we are back. We are 15 minutes into letting this chimney burn. And you can kind of see it's starting to whiten over on the top. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the flames are starting to come up the top of the chimney. So that, to me, indicates it's time to pour this chimney in. A little bit of unlit lumps, that'll be fine. It's just going to give it a little more fresh fuel at the bottom of the Vortex. So let's go ahead, take this chimney, and dump it in the Vortex. So I'm going to let this thing kind of just sit here for just a couple minutes. I want it to get above 500 before I do these wings, just because, again, with previous experience on this, if this thing isn't screaming hot, the wings just don't turn out the way I want. But as long as it's over 500 on this lid temp right here, they usually always turn out how I want. So I'm just going to kind of let them come up a little bit, and we will pick back up, and the wings are getting put on. So we'll see you then. All right, down at the kettle, you can see that get in there, that lid temp, nice and hot, almost about 550, and you can really tell on this thing too that a good indicator is the darker this lid gets, the hotter it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get them wings thrown on. I will say I did add just about another handful of the lump, just because it was taking a little while to come up the temp. So I added another handful of the Blues Hog lump, and then cracked the lid for about 5 minutes. And my temps have been rocking steady now, right around the 520 to 550-ish range, and that should be plenty hot. So let's get the wings on. That's going to be good. So let's go ahead and close this thing down. And then I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. So we'll pick back up in 20 minutes. All right, we are back for 20 minutes in. A little blurry because it's so sunny right there. But let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the wings. Yeah, looks pretty good. Bacon's starting to get some good color. Bacon's still not quite where I want it. Let's just go ahead and take an internal. I'm going to guess they're going to be probably at least like 180-ish by now. But we'll see. 176 on the drum. I'll check these over here. 190 on the flat. Well, I think the non-bacon wrapped ones are about done, but I'm going to go ahead and cover this thing back up, let these go for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll pick back up, so we'll see you then. Alright, we are back 30 minutes into the cook. Bacon is yeah, feeling pretty crispy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of barbecue sauce here. This is the Blues Hog Champion Blend. And I'm going to dip each wing right into that sauce. Give it a nice coat. Okay, and that is going to be good. Go ahead and close this thing down and let this go for maybe another 5 minutes. Then we're going to pull them and we're going to give them a try. So when we're doing a taste test, we'll pick back up. All right, we are back. Chicken wings are done. You can notice there's only 11 here because... well, I couldn't fit 12 on there when I was going around the yard trying to get into good sunlight to get a cool thumbnail. But here's the wings, got the flats on the bottom, got the drums on the top. Real quick, go over what we did. Cut the wings, season the wings, let the wings sit in the fridge for an hour after we seasoned them, wrapped them in bacon, gave them a coat of Tailgater's barbecue party rub, let them sit out, got the vortex going, Weber Kettle lid temp. Thermometer was in between 500, what did I say? I don't remember what I said, but it was at least 520 or higher the whole cook. These took about 30 minutes, dipped them in sauce, put them on for an hour or two, so we'll say like 32 minutes total. But here's the final product. Let's go ahead and take a taste test and see how we did. Now, if I did these right, what should happen is I'm not going to lollipop this. What lollipopping means is, you know, put it down like that, smash it, make it into a lollipop. I'm going to take a bite off of one side of here and see what happens with the bacon. But the bacon should stay wrapped around there and come off in a clean bite. So, see what we did. Yep, just like that. Like I said, the bacon, when you cook that hot, man, you know, you don't need a whole lot of salt on these because the bacon's so full of salt. But when you cook that hot, the bacon kind of like melts into the chicken wing almost, and that's why when you bite that off, the whole strip just doesn't unravel like that. But let's go ahead and try one of the drums. The drums should be the same way. But here's a quick close in of that. Looking pretty drummy. Again, you know, perfect bite on that too. That chicken is nice and moist because you gotta remember, when I do wings, I like taking wings up close to 200. And you know, they're really good to me, but when you wrap it in bacon, it just gives it an extra layer of moisture just because it's, you know, it's cooking inside of that, and it's kind of like the grease is cooking the chicken in a way, so it gives it a whole like new flavor. I don't know if any of you guys and girls out there like frying up eggs in bacon grease, and just the flavor it gives that is just fantastic. It's the same way with these chicken wings. So now besides that, I'm going to sign off. Super simple to do. It's different. You know, this isn't something, I probably couldn't sit here and eat a dozen of these just because they're just so rich and packed full of flavor. But, you know, if you want to do these for, you know, like a football party, or it's not football season right now, but if you wanted to do it for, I don't know, golf party. I like watching golf. But anyways, you know, just put these out as an hors d'oeuvre, and I'll guarantee you people will like them. So, I got nothing else. If you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you gave me a sub, hit that thumbs up, you know, leave me a comment and just let me know how you think that I did and if you're going to try these or not, because I'm a guy who likes to buy grills, drink Busch Light, and smoke meat. So, now besides that, I'm going to sign off. You guys and girls have a good day, and we will see you next time.